It's evening 1 of the captain's blog River Blogs with Broad Ambition at 10 minutes to 10 in the evening on Friday the 27th of May. It's the bank holiday. And we're just going to meet Sheila. I've been here for a while. Boat's all ready to go. Hello, Shields.
Hello.
Do you need a hand?
Oh, thank you.
It's going to be noisy.
Here comes the white horse.
So how was your journey?
It's alright, it's just the food that you didn't get a chance to have a food.
Well, there's some nice surprises on the boat.
Oh, really?
Yep. And everything's ready to go.
Are we gonna
go?
now?
We're gonna go now, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're going for a night nav.
No, I am.
Well,
tired.
you can stay in the cabin. I don't need mooring up help because we're just going to go to Barton Broad and drop the mud weight.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah, because I'm not staying in here
Of course we are.
with all the damp
No,
and cooking.
I'm definitely not going there. Well, you can pick me up tomorrow. We can go to Malacca.
They've gone.
Oh,
Yeah. See, that they went earlier.
they were here.
They were here. They weren't here when I was here, but I know they're out. And Bolly's and I went out as well. So
Oh, it's easier for you to go out then.
it is. So
You didn't need my help even.
no, and look at that. It's the red end sign. I know. It's not the Filipinos.
No.
It's not the Yorkshire Rose. So anyway, yeah.
It's the wrong way around again.
It's not the wrong way round. Don't tell me it's the wrong way round.
I mean, no,
Because I probably have got it the wrong way. Let me help you with your case, honey.
no, it's fine.
Oh, for goodness sake, it's fine. You try and be a gentleman and.
No, what's
Honey,
that
look.
smell?
Thai sweet chili coated peanuts.
Oh, that's
Chicken
the worst
noodles.
thing ever. I've tried that one. I don't like it.
How can you win? As a man, how can you win? She loves chicken noodles. You don't want to get the basic ones. You go to Sainsbury's. You get the Sainsbury's noodles.
Get the
That's-
Polish one. It's better than Sainsbury's.
I got your Ritz biscuits.
That's fine. Did
I
you
got
get
your
my
sun.
piece?
Ah, you're not gonna. She's not gonna
You
like
didn't
that.
get my day, really.
She's not gonna like that, is she? She's not gonna like that. I got you soft spreadable cheese. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Oh my god. I got your Pepsi Max.
Thank you.
I got your Demerara sugar.
Oh, there should be one there.
I got your basmati rice.
Why?
All the things that you like, I got you, but it's just like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, what?
Where's the love? Where's the appreciation?
Because if you try, make it perfect. You might
Anyway,
as well.
hello, welcome aboard. Hello team, blog, captains, viewers and visitors. This is the Wheelhouse Broad Ambition and we are kitted up and ready to go.
Oh, no, really, are we?
Yeah, we are. So what I would advise you to do is
Sit down and do
sit
that.
down and do nothing. You're going to have to help me just get out. And I've got a new fender I want to show you, which is our push-off fender.
Have you taken all the
I've
fenders in
taken all the.
front?
I've counted them. Five of them. There's 5 of them. Don't listen to her saying
No,
there's
there's
6.
6 of them.
There's 5 of them. Okay. As you can see, I'm a bit flushed. I've been working very hard. Been cleaning out the boat, making it all nice and pretty for her. I also brought her brown fleece blanket.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Because
lovely.
she might need to snuggle up or be a bit chilly. So I remembered to bring that. So
That'll be alright.
This is all. See, this is what you try and do, and then you get, oh no, you should have got the Polish ones. They taste better. Anyway, close your eyes. Sorry. hold on a minute, chemical warfare is about to take place. Where did it go?
I don't know.
I don't want to catch Zika.
Wait until it fly again.
I want to kill the mosquito. Wait until it fly again, yeah. Do you know what?
What?
You're probably Asianly protected. I'm a delicate Englishman and they just love feasting on my delicate soft blood. Anyway, I'm ready for you, Mr. Muzzy. So yeah, anyway, so this is everything as we find it in the wet shed, ready to go when we come on board. And as you can see now, time actually I was wrong, it's about 10 minutes past 10. So we're going to leave here and head down to Barton Broad. So you won't be able to see a damn thing because it's really dark outside, obviously, but that's where we're going. So thanks, and hello, what's going on behind me?
Nothing, I'm just looking at you. What's wrong with that?
So anyway, it's the bank holiday weekend. It's going to be absolute pandemonium out on the rivers probably. It's going to be the typical bank holiday weather, which is going to be yeah, and then Monday's going to be full, and then basically probably Tuesday and Wednesday next week is going to be 30 degrees. Oh, there it goes again. Hold on one moment, viewer. There we go. So basically we're out until Monday. Destination this evening is going to be Barton Broad. And that's the beauty of having your own boat, is to be able to nav. I know there's another one, honey. It's because we've got the lights on, but we're going to be turning all the lights off, and we're going to go red light for night navigation. Navigation lights on the outside of the boat, and also our new, which I won't show you at the moment, but bow guidance system. It's an LED light that's only sort of 5 watts, so it's like a torch light, so it doesn't glare. But it just allows you to see where you're going if you need to know where you're going. So that's all, basically. Got to get underway. Until later, more as it happens. So we're now underway. We've left the wet shed, and as you can see, you can't see much. You can see our instrumentation lit up. We don't actually leave that on all the time because although it's dim, it's actually very bright and it reflects off the windows. So we just have a quick look down there to check our temperatures, you know, everything's all going okay, but otherwise we leave those off. We've then got our navigation and speed display here, which is keeping us on course and also within the speed limit. Outside the window, well, I said you wouldn't see anything. It isn't quite dark yet, but you can, with the naked eye, make out the sky, the trees and the river, and that's all you need to worry about. Inside the wheelhouse we've got these red lights which light up the wheelhouse without impairing your night vision at all. These are £1 bicycle lights from Poundland, and they are actually very good and the right colour of red. So there you go, guys. If you've ever wondered what it's like to navigate at night, it looks something like this. So you need a bit of local knowledge, some bravery and skill mixed in, but we won't be going too far, and obviously there's not much I can show you, I'm afraid. We have got our bow navigation system, I told you earlier, the light on, which again isn't showing up on the camera, but I can certainly see makes an awful lot of difference from my navigation from here. You can just see maybe that speed limit sign just there, just being lit up gently. So that's what helps us. We do have a spotlight, but we don't use that, and the reason why we don't use that is because when you turn it on, it bounces off of the horns and blinds you. So I'll update you when we arrive at our destination, more as it happens.
Food please, not that one.
So we are here.
No, we're not here.
We are here, we're on Barton Broad.
starving.
We're starving, please send help. Money, beer and food, urgently required. So yes, basically we are here. This here is the light on the bow. As you can see, it's an LED encased in epoxy, and it comes to, made by yours truly, a cigarette lighter accessory thing with a switch, so on and off, and the wire. We were going to do this all professionally, you know, magnetic mount, drill through the boat, waterproof outdoor connectors, nicely done, and we thought, well, how often are we going to actually use it? We can just plug it in here, turn it on and run the cable and put it away afterwards, which is what we're going to do. And now we're going to have dinner.
Oh, good luck with that.
At nearly 11 o'clock.
You need to turn your bike lights off as well, up there.
Doesn't it just ruin the situation? Turn your bike lights off. Not your, you know, red lights for, you know, night navigation. No, your bike lights. Yes, I do need to turn my bike lights off. So Mudweight is down Barton Broad. There's another boat there, and he's doing what we're doing as well, which is the right thing, which isn't a bylaw on the Norfolk Broads, but to have an anchor light. So I could see him and I could know he was at anchor because his anchor light is on. So now our anchor light is on. So we've got two boats mud weighted on Barton Broad with their anchor lights on, which I think is pretty damn good. So that's all for tonight. It's food and bed, more as it happens tomorrow. So it's an absolutely glorious morning here on Barton Broad, and both Sheila and I are suffering this morning from Botius sleepius. It's a problem that happens on boats. It's a mixture of fine weather, gently drifting on the mudweight, and basically lack of motivation. You wake up. We woke up at 6:30. We get up, we look out the back. Oh, it's glorious day, it's nice and warm, and then can you get motivated to get ready? No, you try and have a coffee, you try and have some breakfast, and all you want to do is just laze around. So that's exactly what we're doing, but we're going to go for a little bit of a cruise. I said to Sheila, where do you want to go? I don't know, she said. So I said, well, we could go to Gays Staithe, which we haven't been before, well, she hasn't been before too, and we could walk to the broad walk that goes across to the viewing platform over the Broad, and then from there we could go somewhere else. So that's what we might be doing. It's just coming up to 9:10 in the morning, and we're just, as you can see, swinging around Acapulco over there on the mudweight as well, and it's just an absolutely glorious morning. Not too warm, not too much of a breeze, just right. So thank you Google, an iPhone. We are going in the right direction, and this is a very picturesque road, but nonetheless a road where at the moment it's 30 miles an hour, which is bad enough because of the built up sort of hedgerows, but later it's sort of unrestricted, so you do have to be careful and keep a listen out for cars coming and then get the hell out of their way kind of thing. So you leave the city and all the traffic and you come out here and there's very little traffic, but what there is you've got to keep an eye out for. It's all coming back to me. That's a song I'm not going to try and sing.
Oh yes! This is the best day ever!
What happened?
I just got paid. You have that moment. You just, you know.
I know what you mean, honey, yeah. That's really good news. I think we should just go back that way then to the White Horse.
Why?
Oh, maybe you can buy me lunch.
Always check your account. You never know when surprise comes.
So yes, this is all coming back to me now. When I was here it wasn't all grown up like this, so I don't think I'd visited the Barton Broad walk at this time of year. I can't really remember what boat I was on then, I don't even know if I took the blog there. I really can't remember. I think I might have just come along for the walk. Because I can't remember taking the blog to the Barton Broad walk. But I went there. So we're just testing the selfie stick. And we're doing this in our privacy of the countryside, not in a city where we can hit people. But I think the effect is quite cool. I've had this selfie stick since before selfie sticks were called selfie sticks. I didn't even know what it was. I just looked for a extendable tripod handle thing on Amazon and found this. You might not be able to hear us, but I think that we can get some quite good effects from this. Maybe some slow pans and footage. It's especially good when you've got an action camera with that wide angle. You're right, honey.
My hay fever is killing me.
Hay fever is killing Shiva. Right.
Like a...
And I use this selfie stick.
Everywhere.
You regret bringing the coat yet?
What?
I use this selfie stick when I walk to Rockland St Mary from Rockland Staithe.
Oh, there's a car.
There's a car coming.
On the side.
I'm on the side.
Not too much on the side.
Alright then. God knows what the car must think of me.
Cheers, mate.
I use the selfie stick when I walked to Rockland St Mary with the action camera. And that was the first time I used it. Frankly though, you're just not a blogger if you can't hold your own camera. I can't see what she's doing, but I'll see it later when I edit the video.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just an angel.
No footway for 750 yards. Well, alright, where's the footway at the moment then? So here's the start of the walk, which, well, it wasn't really far at all, was it, Sheena?
No.
No, because we were talking, I was told. So it's called the Broad Walk, not the Broad Walk, even though it goes to the Broad. So for any information, Gays Staithe, turn left, I'd say about 15 minutes, and you'll come to here. If you're coming from Nettie's Head, it's a lot longer. You could also walk here from Erstead Staithe, it's a lot longer. But this was all part of the project back in the day when they dredged all of the Barton Broad. And what happened was, it was called Clearwater 2000, and they didn't just scoop it up with buckets. They had suction lines, and it went to these huge sort of lagoons where it settled out, and they pumped the clear water off the top, and then the mud was left, and then topsoil put on that, and now that's some of the fields around here. And if you go on Google Earth and you look at Barton Broad, you can see where those lagoons used to be, because they just look a bit different. They're a bit more sort of square and formal. Oh look.
Ooh. I can't read that.
No, you can't. That's Braille, but that confuses me. Because you're blind, okay? You can't see anything, and that might be saying this is the Car woodland that joins the something in the marshland or whatever, but you can't see it.
I'm reading with my mind, with my feeling.
What that would mean is you'd have to be told that this was here to touch.
If you're a blind person who'll have somebody
that's looking after you to say, then they can just explain to you, can't they? And they can explain more about it.
No, because if they don't know it, they can just say...
So what you're saying is they should have next to it something for the people like us, discrimination.
What do you mean?
Because we can't understand that, can we?
Yeah, but you know...
So we can't read it. Well, what's it saying then?
Then maybe the blind person can explain it to you better.
Right.
Well, so what does this go, darling?
Well, we need to wait for a blind person then.
Well...
We could be waiting a very long time.
Because people who can see, you know what
we don't need to even wait for a blind person. We need a blind person. Even the bloody Labrador can help us.
No, listen. If you're us and you know about woods or whatever,
yeah,
Then you know it because you can see it, but the blind person can't see it. No matter how you explain it to him, without him knowing or doing this, obviously.
You're coming from one angle, I'm coming from another angle. Before we piss off more of our audience, let's carry on walking. It's a lovely day. It's very green here. Oh look, here's a sign for us.
Is it?
There we are.
It's not discrimination.
If you're in a wheelchair, you're too low down to read this clearly. Discrimination. Right.
No, you can read. Look at me right now. I'm sitting in their level. I'm squatting in their level. And I can see this is not ideal building land.
Alright.
See, I can read it.
Okay, we've proved the point.
And look at that happy man building the wall.
No, that's not happy man.
Look, he's mining.
No, yeah, that's like, come on Gary, look, we've got to do this for the PR business, smile. Alright.
Well, this is his ride.
Hey, we haven't even read the bloody thing, this is not ideal building land. It's stuff, it's treacherous flora and plants and roots. One of them slipped into the mud, look, up to his armpits. He wasn't happy, he wasn't smiling then, and had to be pulled out. At the end, they still said it was a very interesting project to work on. This is like kids' books. In the end, they still said it was a f***ing nuisance that we had to f***ing come here and build this f***ing thing, but it was interesting.
Why are you swearing?
Because I am. Under each bearer there are 4 piles. On average, they drove down piles 6.5 metres. Discrimination. If you're my dad, he won't know how far down 6.5 metres is. He wants it in feet.
What is wrong with you today? It's always discrimination.
Because it needs brackets. However many feet that is. Even I don't know. I was brought up in the metrics. We're all right.
6.5 meters. 1 meter is that?
3.5 something foot. On the spot. Work it out. So let's just say, roughly speaking, that you're talking 3 foot to a metre, and you've got 6.5 threes.
I don't know.
What's the word coming to?
I only have 5 hours.
In places they went down to 10 metres. They used 9,000 metres of piling. That's a distance 15 times round the Broadwalk. 7,500 metres of decking, the stuff you're standing on, and 32,000 nails. Really? That really annoys me as well. 32,000, not 31,560, plus the 4 that we lost down in the mud. 32,000. They ordered 32,000 nails. Whether they use them or not, who knows?
To help people cook their food. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In a country, they would have cleared all the woods out to burn.
No, the dried one.
The dried one. Okay.
Not the ones that
They do have here a throw line.
Yeah. Just in case I
Just
try
in
to jump
case.
off.
Yeah, and it says Barton, so you know where it's from.
Now that's discrimination.
Why?
Because I said if this is in my country, it would all be cleared out. Oh, there's another one for blind people. See?
But generally speaking, it's very
This is discrimination. It's a very high. What if it's a short person like me? I can't sit on it. I have to tiptoe and lift myself.
There was another lower down bench, so they're covering all bases.
Wow.
Let's give them some slack.
Still not good. You can't say, excuse, if someone's sitting there, you can't say, excuse me, can we swap on this bench over there? You're taller than me. Can't say that, can you? They would just give you a slap.
They would actually.
Like that?
That's it, they would, because of where we are in London. But out here they'd say, oh certainly sir, I didn't know you were a short person. Oh, it must be our being vertically challenged. I can't talk Norfolk anymore. Oh, I'm discriminating myself. Well, that's like a crazy wild daffodil. You don't get those in Sainsbury's or the petrol station like that. More than twice as many species has London Zoo. Right.
What species?
Animals, insects. Oh look, that tree's
Oh, that's scary.
that's all filled in with goop. You can't probably see it.
I don't feel well.
Why?
I don't know, something's wrong with me. I was just burping.
It's called being in the countryside.
No, basically something's wrong with me.
Yeah, it's been
I'm
with
having
me.
a goosebumps for no reason.
Well, that must be the countryside.
No, I don't know.
Quick, get back to London.
I'm a country girl. This is not new for me.
Yeah, but you're in the wrong country.
Doesn't matter, it's still warm. Something's wrong inside me.
Look at this, by the way. I'm using a selfie stick like this. I
It's a
mean,
typical Robin. That's what you
if
call
there's a
typical
way of
Robin.
more as it happens, it's very stinky of rotting vegetation and so on. But this is the sort of culmination as you come out of the Carr woodland and into the reed-lined edges of Barton Broad. And you can hear from quite some way back the sounds of the wash of boats and their engines. And then here we are at the actual viewing platform itself. Now way out there is Acapulco, and I'm going to try and zoom in for you because that was the boat that we were moored close by when we left this morning. Just going to try and find my bearings. There it is. So we've come from there down the channel to Gays Staithe. And as you can see, there's the activity on the Broad itself. So there you see. Quite hard obviously to keep the camera still on high zoom level, so let's zoom out. But very nice here. You can see as the wind comes across that, you know, the little wavelets constantly touching the sides here, making a nice little splishing sound. It's quite a constant sound on the microphones, I'm sure, with the wind at the moment. But and very interesting little pieces here as well. I don't know who maintains these signs, but sadly, as you can see, this one has rather succumbed to weathering. But basically what I was saying is that this is Barton Broad here, and here are the lagoons where the mud was pumped out and settled. And now if you go on Google Earth and you look down at this area here, you'll see these still in the corner here. Obviously they're now returned to growing crops, but they look very different from the surrounding fields. Some 16 years ago that all happened, but that basically explains why they needed to do it. So we're just here at Gays Staithe, and since we've moored, the 2 boats that were here have gone, and now many others have come to enjoy the real tranquility here. So we'll be off shortly, and I still don't know where we're going to be heading for, but we'll see. The thing that bothers me if we go somewhere like, say, Colchester, just for example, is we have to take all the canopy and everything down, go under Roxham Bridge, not a problem. But then we are uncertain as to Sunday into Monday. Certainly Monday's going to be very windy and rainy. And so if we have to come back and drop everything down in the rain, it's not going to be very attractive. So plenty of other choices. But just having a boat manoeuvring here away, if you're wondering what all of that sound is.
Behind.
They left the dog behind. Well, I suppose that's what you do.
The dog got off and the man got off to untie the rope.
Don't lose your children or your dogs. So we've been cruising down the River Thurne on this delightful Saturday, and listened to a rather interesting programme on Radio 2 about Timothy West and his latest work that he's doing in London in the theatre, doing King Lear, and had some nice compliments from passing craft about the boat, looking good, which is what we like to hear. So not long and we'll be coming to Ludham, and I don't really know where we're heading to at the present time because it is busy. There's a lot of people about, private boaters, a lot of private boaters come down for the weekend, hirers as well, but not as many as I thought there would be. But I'm just a bit undecided. Okay, just like bring me up. Well, I'm a bit undecided where we're actually heading for, as in it would be quite nice to go to a pub and stuff, because we've got some food, nice food. We've got the barbecue, but we haven't got any meat for the barbecue, but we could get some meat for the barbecue, so we could have a barbecue, maybe at Sow House for example. We could go to a pub. I do sort of like the idea of going up to Colchester, but what bothers me about going up to Colchester, I looked at the weather, it is going to be okay tomorrow. It's like a 20% chance of rain. But Colchester Common can get quite busy, and because of the number of boaters generally out and about, I just don't know. All of the pubs are going to be busy, I know. Maybe I just don't feel like faffing around taking all the screens and the canopy and everything down. I don't. We'll figure it out somehow. I've asked Sheila, she doesn't know either. So we're just cruising at the moment, trying to figure out what the hell we're trying to be doing. I'm trying to learn more sort of English words, and I don't know. And at least my arms are now moisturised. So as you can see, we're on the River Thurne and we're heading upstream towards Ranworth Dam that leads down to Norfolk Broad, and it continues to be a truly lovely day. It's just after 1 o'clock, and although there's no direct sunlight, there's a lot of hazy cloud going on. The temperatures are just hovering around 19.5 degrees today. A light wind, which is helping to not cool things down, but it's absolutely lovely. Loads of boats about, enjoying the sunshine. I'm heading in the direction of Wroxham with the intention of going under Wroxham Bridge, but I'm undecided. because I have to consider Sheila as well, and I know that loads of you will be like, oh, it's absolutely beautiful up to Coltishall, but I know that Sheila will be like, it's water, it's trees, sky, yeah. So if we go all the way there and we go, oh well, we can't moor outside the rising sun after all, kind of thing, you know. So we're just having a little bit of a cruise. It's actually really nice just to enjoy. I feel kind of like 50% off duty, shall we say. When I was doing the blog recently on Belmore, it's like a full-on, it's 10 nights, it's big trips, you know, long durations, with clear intentions in mind kind of thing. But when I'm on BA, especially just for a weekend like this, and just Sheila and I, it's nice just to keep back and relax and enjoy boating and, you know, exploring and so on, and not having to always pick up the camera and think about that and so on and so forth. So if you like, this is much more pure captain's blogging. This is where we are, this is where we're going, this is where we've gone, this is what's happening kind of thing. So because Malthouse Broad is just down there, we might as well just have a little look-see down there. It's a very nice broad. I like, also like Blackwall's Broad or Little Hoveton Broad, another lovely little picturesque quiet broad, quite intimate compared to, you know, Barton or Roxham Broads, which are quite large and open. So anyway, that's what's happening at the present time. As I said, it's just after 1. So proper peak times for the Ramwood Staithe. People have moored, gone into the maltsters for lunch, so won't be any moorings there. But someone asked recently about what's the best times to moor at places like Ramwood. Probably after 10:30, once the people that have been moored there overnight have departed, and then, but not after 11:30. 11:30, it's probably about 3:30. That's your lunchtime trade, and then after that, you're going to only have probably an hour and a half before the people that are coming now to think about mooring there for the evening. So that's just guesswork. It's a shame there isn't like a Staithe webcam so you can go, yeah, it's full. So Sheila and I here have just mud weighted on Malthouse Broad, and just to watch all of the goings on. And then, as you can see, the ideal boat that you need here that will fit into the tightest of spots.
My poor cat has passed away. I can't take it anymore. It's hard. It's very hurtful. Literally, I can't even open
Are you suffering from allergic Norfolk? I normally suffer from this. Not quite as bad as you.
I can't breathe.
Right. Anyway, the wind's going up now on the microphones, but as you can see, it's a very picturesque broad this, so we just thought we'd just... Oh, blimey! God, blimey! The wind on the microphones. So we're now going down the River Bure, away from Malthouse Broad. We mud weighted briefly. Jolly pirate boat, whatever it's called, left, and we went for the kill. Unfortunately, the space that was available was about 11 foot wide, which is about the beam of this boat, between two lovely kept private boats, a nice audience, and a crosswind. So we went for a try number 1, wasn't having it, went round a different direction for try number 2, almost, and then the bow got caught by the wind, and by this time the meerkat stall popped up, and I thought, we don't need to moor here. It's not that desperate. So we're heading off to Acle. That's where we're going. Possibly the moorings, not outside the bridge. On either side of the bank, there's ones on the left bank that you have to pay for. There's ones on the right bank that I thought you had to pay for. The last time me and Sheila moored there last year, we weren't asked for any money. And then we can go to the Bridge Inn, just because I fancy going to a pub. So that's our destination. If we can't get there, I'm not really bothered. There's many hours of daylight and there's many different moorings. There's wild moorings, there's broads. You know, it's not a big thing. Sheila, unfortunately, is going through what I normally get, regular block viewers will know, which is sort of hay fever / general allergicness to Norfolk. And it started a little bit, and now it's suddenly got really bad. But as you can see, the cloud has now thinned out a little bit. There's some nice blue, the sun's out. Interesting fact for you that our solar panel today is putting out 4.8 amps, which ain't bad really for just out of the sky. Pales into insignificance compared to what the alternators put out on this boat, but it means that effectively when you're moored in the sun with the engine off and the fridge compressor comes on, it's a bit like the fridge isn't here. So it's a handy addition to have a solar panel. Also means that if you're not moving for a while, it does just keep those batteries topped off. and I'm not sure what day, day 1 of the river blog here with Broad Ambition here at Thurne Dyke. And actually I did mean to do a bit to camera, but we obviously are moored, and we've been moored for a couple of hours here actually. We've already gone down to the Lion Inn, had a drink, and come back to the boat, and we'll be going back again there for our evening meal. There's a constant breeze coming off of the marshes here from this direction, which is just gently keeping the boat away from the edge of the quay, which isn't in the best of conditions here. There's not too many of these rings left, so as this boat in front of us and ourselves have had to use a rond anchor. However, I couldn't get ours to stick closer to the quay heading. It's a pretty stony ground under there, so I just have to hope people don't trip over it, but I don't like doing that because it does sort of cover the towpath, if you want to call it that. So aware of there's as ever the wind on the microphones, but Broad Ambition looking splendid, and the model on top not looking too bad herself, although suffering greatly with hay fever today. So that's where we've ended up, and it's just look at the glorious day it has become. I thought this weekend was it's not going to be too nice, it's going to be alright, but it's going to be much the same as this tomorrow, and then Monday torrential rain all day, and then into the evening up to 15 millimeters of rain is forecast. So from here, Thurne Dyke, that's our day finished as far as cruising goes. Taking nice and easy. Times now is just 5:20, so we got here about 3:30. And there's still space for a couple more boats to moor. So I decided to turn around down the end when it was more empty, because you can of course back out, but with that offshore wind it will just send us over the other side. I thought at least this way in the morning we're facing the right direction. So as I said, that's the day as it's unfolded, but had a lot of admiring looks. A few people commented on the boat. This is useful. You can just take up the foam cushion there, and that's a non-slip step, so when you come in and out of the boat. But yeah, it's a little bit messy in here at the moment, as you can see, with stuff around. And there's Mystic Horizon. I really have a soft spot for that boat. I spent 2 weeks on that, and then I went back to work for a week, and then I had it for another week for Lads Week in 2013. I certainly don't think I would be able to have 2 weeks of break and then another week off work anymore now, but you know, it was nice while I could. And that's the scene here. So that's all. Thank you for watching. There'll be more tomorrow. Goodness knows where our travels will take us, but as ever, more as it happens.